Have you ever noticed what is more important, faith or action? Now, today I'm going to tell you a story which is short but very powerful. Why? Because it contains the message that sometimes, keeping a blind faith, can be dangerous or can be an act of foolishness for us. So in that story you will find the four boys who went on a boat ride, and then something happened on the middle of the journey, and that changed everything. The name of the story is The Boat, the Storm and the Blind Faith. So the story starts where the four boys went on a boat ride and they were very excited about it. So at that point of time, the sky was clear and the journey felt calm until suddenly a violent storm occurred at the middle of the journey. Now here the wind was strong, the waves were high, and the boat began to lose its control. Now here the four boys got terribly scared. They all were managed to reach to a place where they could save their lives. Now in four of the boys, one boy was a true believer of Almighty or God. And this boy trusted God so blindly that he told the other three boys that don't worry, God is gonna save us, from our problems. So he kept all his hope and left everything behind in God's hands, wherein the other three boys were very practical, alert, and aware of how unpredictable the life could be at times. Soon, a rescue team arrived to save them. One by one, the rescuers saved the three boys. Finally, when the rescuer come to save this boy who was having a blind faith or blind trust on God, this rescue person, extended his hand to help that boy and said, "Come with us. We will help you to come out from this situation." And now here the boy gently said, "I trust God completely and He will save me definitely. So thank you. I don't need your help." Still the rescuer tried to convince him, but he reminded him firmly that he is a true believer of Almighty. Eventually now the storm grew stronger, the waves became fiercer, and sadly this boy drowned into the water. Now this story tells us, trusting Almighty or God is really good or is really important, but keeping blind faith or trust can be dangerous, at times. Remember always one thing, that God helps those who help themselves. Sometimes, God comes to us in the form of opportunities, people, and solutions, but ignoring them in the name of blind belief is not gonna work or not gonna help in reality. So I would consider it is an act of foolishness, because here in this story, that the rescue team came, in the disguise of God or in the disguise of Almighty, but this boy failed to understand, God's direction, and because of that he lost his life. So believe in God, but use your wisdom and the chances sometimes God sends, in our way. So we need to trust, the process. We need to trust the action rather than, just waiting for Him to come and save. So thank you everyone for listening to me. I hope that through this story we all have learned today that keeping blind faith or blind hope can be dangerous to mankind. And always try to be kind person for everybody and bring smile if possible to somebody's life. Till the time we will meet again, I want you all to take care of yourself. At the same time, put some effort to make our country clean, green, and a safer place for next generation. Bye-bye.